This is a tutorial for the Alaska Catcher Vessel Trawl fleet using Deckhand Electronic Logbook. This is the Deckhand home screen. From here, you'll select the chevron arrow in the bottom left. This is the Actions menu, and you'll be able to log in with your eLandings account here. Some other things to note about Deckhand is that you're able to access your user preferences either through this home screen, selecting the User Preferences button, or the gear icon in the bottom left corner. Deckhand was designed to be used as you fish. So as you're preparing to steam out to the fishing grounds, that is when you will tap the new logbook button. Note that the date, the time, your trip number, and all of that trip header information only has to be entered once and will be remembered and or count up when you tap that button. To edit any field in Deckhand, you simply select the black or gray box next to the field you're looking to edit. Tap Continue to move forward, and now we're in the active fishing screen. On this view, you'll be able to see your track line and where you have started and ended tows. Tap Deploy Gear to start fishing. Notice that the date, the time, and the hull number are all accounted for. And when you press Continue, you'll be returned to the active fishing screen where you can see the green S to mark your start. Again, as you tap Gear on board, the date, the time, the lat, and the long are pulled for you. You'll also notice that your federal reporting area is pulled for you. This is based on your location and the timing when you tap the button. As you fill out the fields, there are validation checks thrown in that might alert you to any mistakes. If you do make a mistake, Deckhand will alert you to it. Attestations like this are also thrown into Deckhand to ensure compliance. Federal Reporting Area and ADF&G Stat Area are easy to select. If you need a reference guide, you can find that in the Actions menu. Tap End Trawl to move forward. And notice that Deckhand takes you immediately to your Discards and Dispositions log. Here you can select by species, and then by daily total and discard code. Deckhand remembers and recalls your most frequently used codes and stores them at the top of the list for you. Any red exclamation point is a required field for your daily total, and notice that Deckhand will calculate for you for every new daily total you add for that species. Deckhand will also calculate based off of discard code. So if you use the same species but a different discard code, those calculations are handled separately. If at any point you want to delete something in Deckhand that you have added, you would simply swipe left on that element and select the red Delete button that appears. To move forward after entering your discards, you simply press Confirm and are returned back to the active fishing screen. You'll notice at the bottom an Inactive Log button here. This will take you immediately to your inactive log, which you can always access on the left-hand side of Deckhand. Here you're able to input inactivity for whatever reason and select the dates that you were inactive for. You can also input any comments here as well. Once you've input your inactivity, you press Confirm and are returned to the active fishing screen. You can deploy gear again, or if you select the Actions menu, you can review certain reports, like your tow breakdown report, which is always available for you from the Actions menu. Notice how the information in the tow breakdown report comes directly from the information that you have already input into Deckhand from your fishing activity. Deckhand handles these calculations for you. If you ever need to share this report, simply tap the Share button in the top right corner. When you're ready to access your delivery report and end your trip, select the Actions menu, End Logbook, and note that you're taken to the delivery report. The date and the time are again pulled for you. You can enter this information in your own time, and when you're ready, press Continue. From here, if you select the blue trip header at the top of the screen, and then DFL Report, you'll notice your full report is here in Deckhand. Review the report, look for any discrepancies, and note that you can convert to a discard report to share with your processor. Using the Share button in the top right corner, you can email, text, or even airdrop the report. When you're ready to confirm that everything in the report is true, you tap Mark as Complete and Consent. This acts as your electronic signature. Once again, review the report, But when you're ready to submit to NOAA, simply tap Submit to eLandings. Once your trip has been uploaded, you can now archive the trip from the current folder and move it to the archived folder. Here you'll be able to review all of your past trips, and you can even go in and view certain parts of those trips as well. A tow breakdown report is a great example of this. You can view previous tow breakdown reports from past trips. You can also view DFL reports from past trips. This has been a walkthrough tutorial for Deckhand Electronic Logbook. Never hesitate to contact our support line with questions.